Today, like any other day, we cannot close our eyes to the fact that because of HIV/AIDS, almost 8,000 people will die of preventable deaths due to the lack of treatment. Over 11,000 people around the world will become infected, and in sub-Saharan Africa, over 3,000 children will be orphaned. On a recent trip to South Africa, I visited communities where hundreds of young children had their lives ruined before they even got started because they were orphaned by HIV/AIDS. It's devastating that people are dying and millions of children are being orphaned by a disease that is both treatable and preventable. It's easy to think that HIV/AIDS is just a problem that's out there, but this is not true. It's a global pandemic that's increasing in most countries around the world. And whilst the rates in America, Canada and the UK and Australia aren't as high as they are in Africa and some parts of Asia, they certainly aren't zero, and they are growing. In today's interdependent world, no country is isolated from the pandemic. In the Virgin family, I feel that we must become active across all our businesses to stop this emergency. Most importantly, we must start in our own backyard and protect our own people. This is why I launched the 0% Challenge last year, and that states across our businesses we should work towards having 0% deaths from HIV and AIDS, 0% new infections, 0% transfer of infection from mother to baby, and 0% tolerance of discrimination against those living with HIV. So what does this mean for you? The 0% Challenge is our commitment to you that as a member of the Virgin family, no member of staff will be discriminated against because of their HIV status. We have a new HIV/AIDS policy to protect employees, and we'll begin a program to help anyone ensure that you'll be able to access HIV prevention, counselling and treatment. I really look forward to everyone's participation in this program. We will never win the battle against AIDS unless we all come forward and we know our status. We prevent new people from being infected, and we care for those living with the disease. Every one of us can make a difference, and many of you have already created some fantastic projects with Virgin Unite to fight this disease around the world. To see Virgin's new HIV/AIDS policy and learn more about what you can do, check out www.virgimunite.com/0%. And just one final appeal. I mean, if you are HIV positive and you do nothing about it, you're going to die within 6 years. If you get tested and you find out you're HIV positive, if your CD4 count drops below 250, you take your antiretroviral drugs and you can live as full a life as anybody who hasn't got HIV. So for God's sake, know your status, and we want you around. Thanks very much.